Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Don Johnson.
And I'm Terry Briggs.
A carnival is coming to downtown Grand Prairie. Workers are setting up a Ferris wheel and several rides that are part of this weekend's Main Street Festival. On Main Street, the festival will feature the freshest fruits and vegetables at the farmers market, performances by rock and roll legend Vince Vance and the Valiants, street entertainers, arts and crafts, food and beverages. The carnival rides are located on 2 nearby streets.
We've long wanted an annual signature festival event, and this may be it. But we want to bring people downtown to see all of the fabulous changes happening on Main Street, acquaint them with farmers market, kind of rejuvenate the heart of our city, our downtown and our Main Street, and this is one way we're doing that.
The fun starts Friday night, April 27th, as the carnival cranks up. On Saturday, the festival will continue from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Admission is free to the Main Street area. However, admission to the carnival is $20 for an unlimited day pass. For more information about the Grand Prairie Main Street Festival, visit gptx.org or call 972-237-8100. 1212.
It's a book buying bonanza this week at the Grand Prairie Main Library. The Friends of the Library are having their annual spring book sale, which means bargains on gently used books, publications, and a wide assortment of other printed material. Proceeds from the spring and fall sales are used to finance projects sponsored by the Friends of the Library. The book sale continues through Sunday. For more information, go online at gptx.org/library or call 972-237-5700.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
Very nice.
Officials are breaking ground on a new Dallas County Government Center in downtown Grand Prairie. The 31,500 square foot building will include a Justice of the Peace Court, Truancy Court, a tax office, a juvenile probation office, as well as space for constables and support staff. The building will consolidate services which are currently offered at different locations. Officials say it's designed to be customer-friendly and friendly to the environment.
Water efficient, light efficient. I understand it's going to have a healthy air, way of performing, and not to mention this natural light.
The city helped buy the 2-acre site for the project and demolished the old Army-Navy surplus store that was there, part of the long-range plans to rejuvenate the downtown district.
It's important to us for a lot of reasons. Number one, it brings all the government, the county and the city government right here all together. That'll help our citizens a lot. Plus, we're doing a major restoration of downtown Grand Prairie, which is going to be, this is going to be great for that. It's bring hundreds of people in here to work, and that'll be great for to the restoration of downtown Grand Prairie.
The $6.1 million government center is scheduled to open for business by the spring of 2013.
Grand Prairie Police put their skills to the test once again at the 2nd annual JWA Spring Classic Police Motorcycle Rodeo.
Next up, Louisiana State Police Trooper Michael Whitey.
The Grand Prairie officers competed against nearly 50 other motor cops from across Texas and neighboring states. Each competitor tried to navigate his 900-pound machine through the narrow, winding course as quickly as possible, and they were each judged on how fast they could make it through the cones without hitting any of them. It's a friendly competition that also helps the officers prepare for the kinds of challenges they face every day on the street.
The competition puts the officers in situations where they have to perform to their maximum ability and the maximum ability of the bike. We want them to be able to do that because that kind of type of training may very well save them from injury or a crash on the street by being able to maneuver around obstacles or anything that might come up that would cause them to take evasive action. So it's a very good thing to have for establishing skills and getting them to where they need to be for being able to avoid situations like that.
This year's rodeo also raised money for the Texas Special Olympics, which traditionally has received generous support from law enforcement agencies around the state.
Grand Prairie will be making history on May 12th as it uses a new voting map for the city election. Federal guidelines required the city to redraw council districts to compensate for population changes and maintain equal representation. The May 12th ballot includes several contested races. In District 5, incumbent Tony Shotwell is facing Glenn Hill. In District 6, incumbent Ron Jensen is running against Cheryl Rios. In District 8 at large, incumbent Greg Gessner is being challenged by Rosemary Bowlby. Voters will also be asked to decide whether or not to extend the existing quarter-cent sales tax for 10 more years to continue paying off the debt for the public safety building using sales tax revenues. There are 3 candidates running for Place 5 on the GPISD School Board: incumbent B.B. Bingham, Burke Hall, and Jason Claybrook. In Place 7, incumbent Mike Skinner faces Annette Brigham. And in Place 7, incumbent Paul Martinez is squaring off against Steve Pryor. Early voting begins April 30th and continues through May 8th at the usual locations and times. On Election Day, the polls will be open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. For more information about the May 12th election, go to the city's website or contact the city secretary's office.
The Concerts in the Park series wraps up this Friday with a mix of big band and jazz from Mood Swings. As usual, the concert starts at 7 p.m. on the lawn of the Summit Active Adult Center. For more information about the Concerts in the Park, visit the Grand Prairie Arts Council online at artsgp.com.
That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Hope you can join us next time.